Welcome. My name is William and I am a beginner guitar player. This is my journey on how I started learning how to play a guitar using YouTube. So now he's describing alternate picking. So he's saying don't put it straight like this. You have to angle it a little bit.
Picking is a really interesting thing because lots of people pick different ways, and I mean like the best of the best players. There's not really one way. The thing I'm trying to show you, I guess the proper term is called downward pick slanting. I think it's a phrase coined by a guy called Chord, who runs a website called Cracking the Code, which is like a whole website dedicated to guitar picking. It's quite incredible, definitely worth a look if you've got a bit of spare time between practice sessions to go and have a look. That might not be and that doesn't seem to make sense to me. So I'm going to show you the proper traditional one as well, just because I think it's worth you knowing it. But the two-minute version that I'm going to teach you, I think is the one that all beginner guitar players should be starting off with and only learn the traditional one later if you find a reason for it. If you find a reason for it, it's pretty important. So let's have a little look at our G chord. Now, this is the G chord I'm going to teach you. It just involves two fingers. The second finger playing the third fret of the fifth.
So he's talking about the G chord. It's like a hack.
You probably wouldn't be able to not mute it unless you really, if you really angle yourself.
So instead of playing the traditional G chord, which is 3 fingers, you just lift up the first finger and you have just 2 fingers. And it sounds exactly the same. Exactly the same. Yeah. C to G.
And if you just restrict it to those 2 fingers, there's still a bit of a jump. It's a lot easier. And it's been difficult again. First finger just has to lift off, and it's really so much. And I think better as well. If you roll up your first finger down as well, there are times where, again, just listening to some of those examples, I'll put some more examples over on the website page as well. But just listening to the song through and trying to count the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, realizing and the beat 1 and the beat 4 are stronger. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's really an important part of it. Now, if you're learning a strumming pattern, which is what we're going to do as well, we're going to check out strumming pattern in 6. When you're practicing the strumming pattern, you want to be thinking 6 down strums to the bottom. Okay, because you can have an and between each one as well. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So now he's using the metronome.
With every click there, it's a lot easier to learn it that way. So don't watch my lefty video and go, oh, you'll do it a different way. That's the reason is because for me, figuring out dividing the beat by 3 is relatively simple for most of you. You might not find that so easy. So in the next lesson, I'm going to go through the specific 6/8 strumming pattern for you to learn. But most important thing is to go and listen to some. This is not your practice routine, so this is going to be something you have to do in your free time. Just find a bunch of songs in 6/8.
Okay, that's my practice for today. I was playing the G chord as well as the F minor 7 chord. Sometimes I just feel like creating a different kind of tune, kind of like mix and match it and see how it feels. Because I'm learning this to feel into music, not just listen to any kind of music, but I want to create something that makes me feel different in terms of my mood, in terms of my day, and things like that. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do with this music, or with this tunes I'm trying to create. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care, guys. Bye for now.